gonna quickly put a post on Instagram.
Hell yeah. Alright, we are live now. It's time for the top card, the Elise Battle League finale. With Elise, she's right here with us in the finals in her Totally Not Rigged tournament.
Totally not rigged. I'm doing socials posting. Hang on.
Alright.
My mind can do one thing at a time, and right now it's like, oh yes, I need to post on social media.
So our first match is Elise and Jade. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I know. Let me set this up real quick. Find a user. Is it the usual? I think it is. It says you're offline.
Cringe.
Very cringe.
Let me check this. Custom battle, doubles custom game. Top cut team versus Jadeabella.
Sean's just left. It's just
like
you're taking too long.
Me?
No. He's just walked away.
What's your showdown username?
Me, JDB.
Oh, that's right. I'm like trying to search long form and it's
yeah, cause I made the Jadeabella account and then I forgot my password.
Oh, peak.
Yeah.
And I can't log in ever again.
Yeah, Showdown is also like you can just have 100 accounts and it doesn't matter.
But
Okay,
I wanted
well,
Jadeabella. It's like you can't have that. I'm like, no, it's me.
I've sent the request. We'll get everyone in and then we can mute later.
That's it. Yeah. Once we have this set up when it's live on stream, then we will go to that. So it's round one time. We've got Elise and Jade coming in. So Elise is rank 1. Jade's rank 4, is that right? That's how, yeah, top seed versus bottom seed. Okay.
Yes.
Again, totally not rigged tournament.
Okay. Yeah, okay there. I'm gonna deafen and mute myself.
Oh, hang on. Let's just get.
Yeah, wait until everyone's in.
First.
Okay.
And then
So
I'm gonna
how
need
do
my
we share-
co-commentator to come back at some point.
How do we share the link?
Just literally the browser URL and then post it in the Discord chat.
Oh yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah. I'm on it.
Thank you.
Alright, and then once we've got
I've
all
like
the
50 million bookmarks and stuff that I've just hidden from views.
yeah.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go to Discord. Count us down to when to start. And
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah. Okay, now my co-commentator's back. Once you're in spectating is then when we'll hit the go button and I'll drop the curtain.
Awesome. What is also your Twitch so I can just also have that on in the
Oh,
background?
Cutlass board games. No stream sniping though.
I'm not gonna stream tonight.
She just wants to hear the commentation.
I want to read the chat later, but I'll have to look at that another time. I can only have so much focus.
There's not going to be any chat. Let's be real. I'm like peak 3 viewers on this account.
I don't know. That's pretty good. Best of luck, Jane.
All right.
I'm gonna say
All right, everyone's in here. I'm gonna lift up the. Whoops, that's not it. I'm gonna lift up the curtain. We can get
Muting and deafening.
started. That's it.
also
Mute and deafen. Good luck. We will see how you go. So we've got some teams here, Mr. Co-commentator. Jadeabella's team, I think, is the same as what she brought against me. I think she's just picked out her best 6 and has just been playing with her best 6 the entire time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously there's the synergy with your Ninetales and Livani. She's just got a set of 3 pairs. They're very, very strong that cover each other.
Yeah.
And looks like we've got the 2 Intimidators from Elise. Probably some Tailwind shenanigans out of
the Mandibars.
But this is a very here we go. We're just getting 2 very strong leads.
Yeah. So this is Jadeabella's standard setup with the Ninetales to set Sun and the Liviani with Chlorophyll to get that speed boost, which you can see here.
Get those leaf blades off. I'm pretty sure it's a Life Orb Liviani as well. So
okay.
Big hits.
And then the other thing to be mindful of is we've got Raichu's probably going to be throwing out the Fake Out Gyarados has already dropped the
it could also
Intimidate,
use
so it's
Follow
not
Me.
Moxie. It can also use Follow Me. Jade doesn't currently have any electric type move that will hit that Lightning Rod. So the Gyarados just is like really extra safe here. Energy Ball not doing a whole lot. Waterfall doing a ton,
huge
even in the
benefit.
sun. So there's definitely an offensively statted Gyarados.
Yeah. I wonder if it's maybe choice banded, physical maybe. Could
Yeah,
also be assault vest. It could be assault vest based on how it tanked the
the first
energy
shot. That's
ball.
true. That's true. Okay, here comes Dragon Dance. So it's definitely not banded. It might
Yeah.
be Assault Vest. Raichu's
It's
taking a
not
ton of
banded,
damage
but
off that Leaf Blade too.
yeah, it was quite big. 57.
Mm.
It's not assault vest because it used dragon dance.
Yeah, true, true.
Huge crit.
Alright,
Massive.
there's Ninetales down. Leaf Blade hitting for 70%. And then we've got a
It
light
was a
screen
crit.
now. But the Liviani is still going to have boosted in Sun for either 2 or 5 turns. I'm assuming Ninetales is going to be running Heat Rock for the extra
I
Sun.
imagine so. It's not actually Life Orb, Livani.
No.
I thought it might be, but it's not. Which
We have nothing
it
confirmed for
just
anyone's item, actually.
Leaf Blade, Leaf Blade. I think actually it could just be Choice Band because it's just hit Leaf Blade.
Yeah,
okay, it's just
I think that does make sense. So we lose the Raichu there because of the Follow Me, protecting the Gyarados for one more turn. But the Waterhole didn't actually do that much damage post-Intimidate. So it feels like Jadeabella has
And then
managed to stabilize after losing the Ninetales.
I think so, yeah. She's in a very good spot, and Reflect does come out of the Stantler, so I just don't think this Gyarados is going to be doing much more. So I think in the interest of preserving perhaps an Intimidate user, maybe switching it out here is correct.
Yeah, I
Like
think so.
with Leaf Blade's probably coming out into this, right? So if you switch into something like maybe your Mandibuzz, which resists it, or like your Masquerain, maybe get the Intimidate off again. One
Yeah,
of
that
those
could
is
work.
probably not terrible.
Masquerain
Because like this
resists
Gyarados,
Leaf Blade, but it's still very squishy, so it might still die to one shot.
I mean maybe, but like it does come out and get an Intimidate drop. I don't
Yeah,
think you one
that's
shot
true.
Masquerain.
That's true.
And at that point you're double intimidated on the Livani, which makes you want to switch it out.
Yeah. I feel like Gyarados' last round damage being 22% and then Reflect coming up means that it's probably not going to do more than 10% damage. So it's either I sit in here and die to guarantee a fresh switch, or I switch for value.
Yeah.
And I think the Snorlax choice here is pretty good because it does just eat that eat that Leaf Blade like nothing. I think Tailwind on the Snorlax doesn't mean that much though because he's so slow.
It's more Tailwind for the Mandibuzz because now you can actually contest this Chlorophyll.
Oh,
Livani,
true.
like
Let's look
maybe
at some
you can get
numbers.
in.
So we've got 158 max on Livani, 145 max on Mandibuzz. So it might not actually be faster. But if there's a flying type move here, Mandibuzz definitely survives a Leaf Blade and could potentially get a KO here.
So
okay, double switch.
Double switch. That's actually really good.
Okay, Air Slash does nothing.
Power Punch.
Interesting. Snorlax might start doing some work here. But I don't think without Mamoswine, Elise can actually get through this Glyzor. Because he is going to be stalling really hard with the Toxic Heal.
I mean, I guess it depends. So it's not like a... She could have access to high horsepower, which I guess doesn't do anything against.
It's flying type, yeah.
Gliscor, but it's not like rest recycle because it's got leftovers.
Yeah. Ooh, Toxic Spikes.
Huge hit.
Discard. It's a bloody discharge combo. But correctly read with the Mamoswine switch.
It was a very good switch. And critically, getting in there before the Toxic Spikes comes down, so that you get to like just leverage how powerful this is. I don't think Elise has a switch that clears these Toxic Spikes up.
Yeah, so there's
So
no
it's
victory
a
bell,
very
which is on her
battle.
bench, but if Mandibuzz
Yeah.
has defog, then possibly.
Yeah. Critically, I think Masquerade and Mandibuzz both dodge the.
True.
Actually, I think
And
all of her
Gyarados as
other
well.
Pokemon that are. Yeah, so the only two Pokemon getting affected by are other ones that are in. Um, Substitute set.
Here comes the substitute.
That
So
probably
I
breaks
think,
the.
yeah, I think Glyzor's plan is to stall for as long as possible.
I think so. Yeah.
I think Ice Shard here isn't a KO, but I think it's really close. Out of the Mamoswine.
It'll probably do like 80. If it's Life Orb Mamoswine, I think it is Life Orb Mamoswine, right?
It does say Life Orb, yeah. So it could be a kill.
Yeah, okay.
Depending on how
If we get-
defensively stated Glyzor is.
Yeah.
Here comes Francine. So Francine with a Heracross, for the people that don't know. With something like Superpower, maybe, could actually get a kill on Snorlax. Snorlax has Terrestrialized normal type. Something I didn't catch earlier. Even though Snorlax is already normal type.
Well, yeah, I mean...
I don't know what happened there. But... Okay, there's the Ice Shard. It's definitely enough to kill the Glyzor. Look at that.
Quick break, that'll take
Yeah.
it down.
I had a hunch that
it doesn't break
without...
the
Oh no, because it's protected.
yeah.
That's lucky. I had a hunch that without Mamoswine, there was no way. Unless if, like, Gyarados got a lot of stacks, there was really no way for Glyzor to die any other way. So this seems to be playing out in Elise's favor.
Yeah, she definitely has the advantage here. She's up by 3 Pokemon, or 5 to 3. You do get the Intimidate drop out of the Stantler, but
doesn't do enough.
You're kind of looking down the face of this power-up punch from Snorlax into this slot. You do have Protect, but I just don't know if it gets you there. I feel like Elise just has a lot more. She's just very, very handedly taken control in the last couple of turns.
Absolutely. I think something like a switch in a Masquerade here forces a switch. Yeah, here we go. Here's the Intimidate. Heracross is not going to be able to deal with this Snorlax, but even goes into the Masquerade and just does no damage. That's really good Terrestrialize. Yeah. So that's interesting. So that does buy Jadeabella some time.
It does. Because
I do think we need to see a switch here. But Intimidate is just going to control so much of the rest of the game, because one of the problems with Jadeabella's lineup is there's not that many special attackers, and now that both of them are knocked out, she's only got physical attackers left, and so just switching in and getting really Intimidate, yeah, it's all uphill.
Yeah. Also, like, Snorlax being naturally very, very bulky means that those Intimidates just go that little bit further as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, instead of your Intimidate being, like, half, it's, like, you know, basically doubled.
Whew, huge air slash.
Maybe offensive Masquerade. That 100 to 0'd it too. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it is 4x weak to flying because it is bug fighting. But still, that is a lot of damage. I assume we're going to have the same problem with Leavinny, right? That's also 4x weak to flying.
Yeah, and you're banded, so it means you can't have...
Protect.
You can't have Protect.
This is looking pretty dire.
It is looking pretty dire. I think shy of some, like, absurd crit into Masquerade from good old Leavinny, I kind of am not seeing the path to victory. Like, Psychic strong from the Stantler, but...
Okay, here's another Intimidate. Crit?
This one's the KO. Actually, could
Big
see a
crit.
double KO here.
Double KO. Ooh, clawing it back.
Okay, that pretty good.
Also, we're going to get a Toxic Spikes proc here, which might be relevant.
Unless she switches in Masquerade and Mandibuzz, in which case you don't. Because both of them are immune to the Toxic Spikes.
Yeah. Okay, here's Mandibuzz. Okay, and Masquerade. Obviously, Masquerade is going to come out because we want that extra Intimidate. But I think the Leavinny's only hope here is Leaf Blade crits. I don't think it does anything in any other scenario.
Well, the Mandibuzz resists, and I'm pretty sure this Yeah. They both resist. It's intimidated by 1, no 2.
Mm.
And there's 2 Pokemon with a super effective move, probably aimed at that Levani that can't protect.
Yeah.
So
Also,
let's have the
Stantler,
4th
if
move
Psychic
on
is the
Stantler.
only damaging move on Stantler, it can't touch Mandibuzz. And it can
Yeah.
barely hurt Masquerain.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is looking really, really uphill.
Yeah, it is definitely a hard battle for Jade.
Elise really showing why she's that top seed.
Yeah. Really try harding in the finals.
Yeah, in
of this
her tryharding in her own
Oh,
event. Quiver
Quiver
Dance. Oh, not banded?
Oh
Not
no,
banded.
we dropped Karma. Oh. Uh-oh.
This is
Tailwind set
interesting.
as well.
This is interesting. At least not taking any chances here.
Yeah, the setup just shows she wants to get this done. She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to risk anything happening. She just wants that W.
Yeah, exactly. So this is interesting to me, is that Leavenny is actually not banded, because you've seen a second move come out of it after the Leaf
Yeah,
Blade.
that's true.
So it does make me wonder what that item is. It could be something
Yeah, it
like
also makes
Weakness Policy, because it hasn't really taken a hit yet.
Could it be wearing
Assault Vest,
Assault
maybe?
Vest, maybe?
Yeah. That could make a big difference. Okay, never mind.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa, it's so dead. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a scary amount of damage.
Yeah.
And the reflect runs out too.
So Mandibuzz, who currently has 600 speed, is definitely going to be doing some work here.
Alright. GG.
That was
How about that?
EG, you did
GG.
it.
We did it.
All right, Elise now in the finals. That
For
was
second.
some pretty scary stuff coming out of there.
I'm like, that Stantler is surprisingly bulky. I can't believe how much health that thing has.
It has Eviolite.
Oh.
Ah, that's some
Can I
cool
forget-
tech.
oh, what was the item on your
What
Levani?
items on the Levani?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were wondering as well.
What was that? Sorry.
What was
items do you have
the
on
item?
Levani?
Yeah.
It's a good question. What did I put on Levani?
Is it Assault Vest?
Nah.
Because we thought it was banded.
I thought it was
Nah.
banned.
It's not banded. It's fucking one of the things that ups crits. And then all
Oh,
of
like
the moves
scope
are
lens or something.
Yeah, and then one of it's
Mm.
and then I gave it all high critting moves because it can learn all the high critting moves.
I mean, the crit and the
Interesting.
Snorlax at the end might have been.
That was pretty
important
big.
There. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Honestly, it's come in clutch a couple of times, but it can't take a hit for shit. Like,
Yeah.
it should
No,
be
yeah.
it should be focus sashed, honestly, but I'm using that on something else.
It was
think
really
it's-
scary. It outsped I was trying to find ways to outspeed it when I was building against your team, and just could not. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna have to rely on fake out here, and there's no other solution other than stall out the sun. I actually had a utility umbrella on Gyarados for the first time
Ah,
to ignore the sun, which was kind of interesting.
Interesting. That's why Waterfall did so much damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I did it. I
Ah.
wasn't sure. I was like, oh yeah, that does what Waterfall should do. And then I did it again on the Stantler, and it just didn't take anything. I was like,
nothing.
oh, okay, maybe sun actually is impacting it, but no, it's just really bulky.
Mm.
Okay, good game, very cool. Let's set up.
It's time
next
for the next match, which is Keith versus Sean.
And this time
Yeah.
I get to keep my mic connected
Yeah.
to the call.
And so
Did you
Wow.
guys see my reactions? Was that fun?
some of it, yeah.
Yes.
It's just I'm sitting here going,
Yeah. So what's going to happen here is I can't mute and deafen, because if I do, then stream gets no dialogue. I just take my headphones off
Yeah, that sounds
and hope for the best. But you'll
Yeah,
still
nice.
get
Mute yourself.
my... Yeah, I guess I just mute myself. I don't deafen.
good. Yeah,
Um,
and then throw the headphones across the room.
Yeah. Alright,
Yes.
so let's get into the match. Can you send me a battle invite?
What's your user again? It's
Cute
feetsies?
feetsies. Capital C, capital F. I've created so many
Yeah, I got
accounts
you.
similar to this that I pretty much have every cute feet iteration account on Showdown.
So funny.
Yeah, that's like so cringe. You have no
It's just
idea.
like doubled, quadrupled down on having this stupid username.
It's the psychic damage, instant psychic damage.
Instant
on
psychic
Battle Enter.
damage.
It is. It does give me mental damage every time I see it.
Yeah. Okay.
I sent you an invite.
Yep, I'm seeing it. I'm hitting accept. I'm posting a link in the Discord.
Thank you.
Get these spectators in here. Once the
Goodbye.
spectators are in, I will lift the curtain and then we'll go to mutes.
Nice.
Alright, good luck. Good luck.
Nice,
Mine's
nice, nice.
loading. Can't
Yeah.
see anything just yet.
Ah, yes, the Basque Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't this thing load?
Yeah, we're
So
just waiting.
scary.
It should tell us when both of you join. I haven't seen a notification for Jade joining. Are you in?
I'm here. I can see you.
Oh. I can't see that you've joined. That's weird.
What the fuck? All right, hang on. Let me click it again.
I mean, same
Yeah,
for
I
Elise,
yeah.
who's still loading. I had a
What
problem before
the
where it just wouldn't load at all.
hell?
Yeah, I
Which
was
scared
having
me
issues
out
the other
5
day with
minutes
it.
before stream goes live for the finals. I can't even open the bloody website.
Yeah, I can definitely see you both, but
Okay. Look, if you're in here and you can see what's going on, that's... I mean...
I just had it and then I refreshed too many
fine.
times. Oh, I'm in.
You're in?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've seen the thing that, that says Elise is in. Okay, and as long as they're sure that you can see what's going on, Jade, because once I take my headphones off, I can't fix it.
yeah,
Is the thing.
no, it's good.
Alright.
Can
Mute and deafen time. I'm gonna lift up the curtain.
Good.
And it's time for
Exciting.
the
Best
battle.
of luck, everyone.
Alright, taking my headphones off. Muting my...
And then we can do
It's-
cheesy commentary.
yeah. Oh shit. I
Here's
don't know.
some-
I
I
don't
think
know enough
that-
about BGC.
Horde's Pokemon have a slight purple tint, which I think goes really nicely. Like,
I-
aesthetics-wise, this team's looking very nice.
I really like the Arcanine. What a good fluffy boy.
Oh, what a good boy. What a
Yeah.
nice, yeah. Like, there's so many good boys around. In this team, we got the Lycanroc good boy,
Yeah,
and we have the
team
Arcanine
good
good boy. I'm feeling like these are some two good boy teams that we're gonna have to commentate. Looking at these matchups, like, I'm seeing the Intimidate from the Arcanine pretty likely to be out first, and Mienshao.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Ooh, definitely not
Oh.
expected.
Wow. Gonna go for some old.
Go-Mo-O. Clefable's terrifying me against my matchup, so I'm just like
Yeah.
studying this. If that happens.
I had the
immediate steel terror off the bat.
Yeah, fair, honestly.
And Tailwind. That was really good because Dazzling Gleam now like resists, and that just would have one shot, I reckon. That's
man.
really good, well timed. Oh, and the setup on Keith's side, like automatically, this battle is intense off the bat. I'm thinking Fake Out from Mienshao or a fighting type move into Glamora. Or Komodo could do the fighting type move. Yeah, there's the Fake Out.
Yeah, there it is.
Or this thing's so bulky.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus! That damage! That was huge! The Steel Terror, like, not coming in helpful against Glamora here. I think Sean has to fighting type attack into Glamora so that it can't Earth Power Komodo. I think that it outspeeds, so... And then even then, like, Clefable has opportunity to attack or recover. Like, Clefable's gonna be a wall to deal with.
Yeah.
Or protect. I forgot that was a thing. Ooh.
Dang.
Dang.
See you later. Oh, no, he's fine.
That would have been the opportunity, though, to go for Glamora. And, still sitting there very happily. We could see, like, Toxic Spikes set up, but with Wheezing around, maybe not. Ooh. That's a good Intimidate there. Because it affects both of them, but Mienshao does get immediately, like, able to switch out and Toxic Spikes are here.
Yeah.
Was that red card? Red card? Like the U-turn and then into something
yeah.
you don't want to U-turn
Yeah.
into? Wow.
Yeah. Had to like go up and check the log then and be like,
Yeah,
wait,
me
was
too.
it?
I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, there was no choice there. Like, I would have brought in something else, but yeah, no wonder. This thing's got levitate, I think.
Oh no!
I can't get rid of the spikes.
I was
Uh-oh.
so worried about this wheezing because when I had my match, I had
Yeah.
planned this entire strat around this thing having neutralizing gas,
Yeah.
and then he didn't even bring it, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm definitely like the Weezing's ability is actually like so important for how you're able to defeat it. Like,
Yeah.
very annoying. Oh, Ironhead not doing a ton. Explosion!
Oh,
That was strong!
shit.
I could see the camera reactions. That was great. That was very, very happy to watch. Alright, we might see some Tailwind. There's 2 poison, like, if they're actually neck and neck. This is 4 and 4. This is very exciting.
Very close.
So there could be some like protect stuff where they like stall out the poison on Keith's side. But,
Yeah.
oh, Tailwind from both ends is very cool. Little tiny
Now
bit
they're
of chip
just in a speed tie.
and near some Will-O-Wisps. Are they? Did Noivern and Illumise tie for speed? That's funny.
I have the stream delayed. So
Yeah.
I just saw the explosion reaction. It's very good.
It's so funny, right?
So funny.
Oh, that Draco Meteor is pretty good. Yeah. Wow. That was really good. That was definitely like a sweep and a half, like one side sweep, the other side sweep. Like that
Yeah.
was fun. That was fun. I
Man,
mean,
this Blackenrock is scary.
oh, if this thing is a Celerock, like, yeah, Keith's screwed. But also, these are the last 2 Pokemon left, on Sean's side, so. Because Glamora, we know Glamora has Earth Power, so
Yeah.
Yanxia needs to either fake it out, yeah, so it
there we
doesn't
go.
die. There's another toxic debris, but it doesn't really matter. Misses
doesn't
the
really
heat wave,
matter.
which is nice. Yeah. Rockside's good
Oh,
there. Stab.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
That's a lot of and the flinch. Oh no,
And
that's
the
from the fake
flinch!
out. No, that was from the fake out. It's fake
Oh.
out. I was gonna say the Rockslide
It's like,
flinch.
whoa!
Oh, interesting. Conkelda's a bad thing for these things to be matched up against, I reckon.
Yeah.
Spiky shield, wide guard.
Oofed.
Ooh, you can see the reaction.
No.
Keith was happy about that one. Oh, what an ending! Like that was actually like crazy close here. I don't think there's any way for Sean to come back from it, but that was crazy close. Wow.
Yeah, that was close.
That was really fun
battle.
to watch. That was fun to watch.
GG's.
GG's.
So you had literally told me about Explosion before. Wheezing
Yeah.
switches in, I go, oh, it's not neutralizing gas, I can't use Earth Power, and just at no point had considered it might explode.
Yeah, that was like Jade and I commentating that one was like, oh, and then immediately after on the switch in to have like the wipeout on the other side, it was like, oh.
Yeah, that was intense.
For ages.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's round 1 complete.
Round 1 complete. Now we do 3rd and 4th, and then we'll do the last battle after.
So 3rd and 4th is Jade and Sean?
Sean, yeah.
All
and
right.
we're gonna sit out here and commentate. The start of our commentation was really funny.
Oh yeah.
So we're just like looking at the team previews, and we're like, yeah, this one's got a lot of purple in it. And, this one...
My Basculegion is normally shiny, so that it's purpler than usual.
Nice.
I think last night I forgot to do any swag strats. I didn't rename any of my Pokemon either. I feel like such a normie.
I didn't do any nicknames the entire way through.
I always skip my nicknames.
I should. I just always make my my team's very last minute because I'm not
Alright.
organized enough.
Can let my heart rate return to resting.
Yeah, and Keith, you and I are gonna show down.
Yeah, for the
Like, showdown.
finals. I get a moment's rest first.
I guess, these boys, maybe?
Are you building your team right now?
No, I've got, like, a bunch saved that I had from the rest of the thing, and I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
I literally made 3 teams and named them after my opponent.
Yeah,
So-
I have like
that's smart.
versus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
these
what I
ones
did.
are all called like top cut versus top cut.
Yeah.
versus.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
funny is the teams I built for Jade and Sean were like just here's the best thing I think my team can do, and then the one against Elise, I'm like, here's just some weird shit that I thought would be funny at
I'm
the
so
time.
excited.
And now I have to do it in the finals because I built these before I knew what the match schedule was. So
Right.
that's gonna be cool and fun.
Alright, I'm gonna click this link. See if it
Alrighty.
loads me in. Looking promising. It's loaded me in.
You're in? Okay, I haven't clicked it yet.
Nice. I can see that you are there.
I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna
Yes.
switch a viewpoint this time around. So this time I can watch the battle through Jade's perspective.
Mine says empty room.
Mine's so garbage that I don't have the cool layout.
No, it's not about the layout. I removed my layout. It got really buggy and I was annoyed by
Oh.
it. So-
I don't mind it.
but
It's been working
Stylish is
okay
a
for
cool
me.
extension for that. Not sponsored, but I found it kind of useful. Nick
Try,
went to coffee
try
hour.
paddling.
Hey, here you go.
Because it's working.
Alright, I'm in.
Oh, you got it?
Alright,
We're in.
1
Okay.
second. I'm gonna lift the shroud. Oops, wrong button. This one. Alright, we are good to go. Alright,
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck,
contestants,
good
mute
Jeez.
deafen.
Good luck, have fun.
Good stuff. Okay,
Alright,
so
Keith, welcome to our second last battle
I
of
know.
the EBL.
It's going well so
and
far.
Here we have.
it's going well so far.
It's going well so far. We're gonna face next, but
Yeah. Before that, we've got to talk about this game. So immediately off the bat, some interesting changes. Sean has swapped in a Grimmsnarl and King Gambit.
King Gambit, and on
From
Jade's
last
side,
game,
there is a
Jade's got
Quagsire.
Quagsire. So I wonder what these specific choices were. So we've got Wheezing. Is this neutralizing gas? No, not neutralizing gas. So
because
it didn't stop the
helps.
sun, and we've got the
We're
same
probably
lead.
seeing some screens coming up here, I imagine.
Yeah. And probably a Will-O-Wisp into the lead Vinny, I imagine. Or an explosion. Who knows?
you know
Could
what's
just be
really interesting
protect
here?
explosion here.
You can't pick either reflect or light screen. Like if you reflect, then you're only preventing damage from Levani. If you press light screen, you're preventing damage from
From
Ninetales.
Ninetales.
So
I think
guess,
Levani is the bigger
um,
threat here, for sure.
Yeah, but like Ninetales can put in a lot of damage,
Okay, here's Reflect.
and they did up for that.
Ooh,
Okay, interesting.
Poison
That-
Jab.
Ooh, the reflect
Oh,
choice there
burn.
added.
Okay, Flamethrower.
Wow.
So it's more of a tech Wheezing. Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay. Pretty
Ah,
good
that
trades
was-
here. No
was
fake
good,
out
and
from the
it was-
Grimmsnarl is interesting. But I feel like Reflect
I
did
think the
work.
screens were necessary. Like
Yeah.
the amount of damage that got taken there, I guess.
Yeah.
The fake out, you'd remove one of them. Yeah, for sure.
If we
Wheezing
see-
the flamethrower is interesting because it's
He's
like
strong.
kind of made to like take care of the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good tech.
and we know it's levitate here, so
Yeah.
I don't know if Gliscor is able to take it out immediately.
Um,
Grimmsnarl does go down,
yeah.
but
Wow,
allows
that heat wave
Sean to
does
go
so
for
much
escape.
damage. Also, because it's levitate, it can't clear spikes.
Oh, true. That's interesting.
So the King Gambit is the only one that would dodge being poisoned, but everyone is going to take a hit. Everyone else.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Um,
going to be pretty relevant here.
I think so as well. The stockpile leftovers on the Wheezing like makes me think this
It's
thing's gonna
very
be really
interesting.
annoying to get rid of.
Yeah.
We might see
Some
Tailwind
tanky
come out
tech.
here as well.
Yeah,
But another
potentially.
heat, like a heat wave's gonna destroy this Libby's.
Absolutely. I think
There's
even
no way it
with
lives.
screens, Grimmsnarl took 13, but I think that is on the low
What are
end.
the defenses on Illumise?
Wheezing took 31%. and then stockpiled. So I think it's going to be taking like high 18 maybe.
Underwave.
Okay. Do we still see
Revert,
a
it's
heat
like-
wave?
Speed control in the form of
Ooh.
Thunderwave's interesting.
Okay.
Oh, it
Wheezing
actually
definitely
makes it
survives.
bulky.
Ooh, and a eject button happens. Interesting.
Oh. The red card was interesting in your matchup.
Yeah, I
We were,
love
we were thinking about
Toxic
that,
Spike's
what
red
just
card.
happened.
It's so great. I love it so much.
So great.
Because it drops spikes first and then boots the Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
So it's
hilarious.
guaranteed poison on switch in. It's so great. Okay.
Lycanroc coming out here.
So Lycanroc Accelerock, I think, kills Ninetales.
I was just about to say that. We might see a defensive Terra to save Ninetales.
Also, it's paralyzed, so it doesn't have to be Accelerock. It could just be Rock Slide, which
A
might
Rock Slide
also
would put
pop
in
Substitute.
Yeah, it actually.
Okay, it is
Oh,
Accelerock,
no,
so
it's gone.
going for guaranteed KO.
Psychic Fangs to remove screens is great.
Oh, and also super effective damage.
Wait, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's great tech. Okay,
That's
so
great tech, yeah.
Wheezing is still very tanky, but I think it still dies to another one of those. So that was
Does he
15.
get access to Swallow?
It should. Anything that learns Stockpile can learn Swallow and Spit Up. I'm pretty
I
confident.
see something there. Ooh,
But is he fast enough to make it happen before he dies? Is the thing. So it might be a Protect and lean on the Black Sludge, perhaps? And then Accelerock into the Vikavolt? Or even just
I
like
can
a
see that
regular Rock Slide is pretty good here.
I think that Lycanroc is also threatened by any ground type moves at the moment as well, and
True.
Vikavolt gets Levitate as well, so we might see an
True.
Earthquake come out
Earthquake might come out. What? Earthquake won't hit Wheezing because Wheezing has Levitate.
here. No, but so we might see.
But it might
an
hit the
Earthquake
Lycanroc.
and then something from Sherbet the Vikavolt into Wheezing, like have a double attack here. Protect here.
Protect.
Celerock
Ooh,
is
Accelerock.
actually into
Into Glyzor. That's
Skull.
interesting. It didn't actually do that much damage. It was
Wheezing
only
going is
30%.
actually a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, Wheezing
And
not
now-
being fast enough to be able to heal itself or really do anything. It kind of needed to be able to protect there.
For sure. We're 4-4 at the moment, to be honest. Like this is a close match. King Gambit's kind of forced to come out here with like only 2 as the fallen number. And there's a poison on the Lycanroc that's being threatened by Lycanroc's also being threatened by any ground type move. Like an Earthquake here would pop off.
Yeah, Earthquake would be strong. We've already seen 3 out of 4 of Glyzor's moves, so it's
Right.
going to be hard to know if... Okay, it does have it. Big damage on Lycanroc, but the Terra Ice was really, really smart here. Oh, and Terra Blast Ice to take out Glyzor, because otherwise he has no super effective move that can bridge that gap.
Yeah,
That's really smart.
that's interesting tech. Obviously, like defensively, Ice Terror is a terrible idea, but offensively, to get rid of Gliscor, that's a huge
Pretty good.
haul.
Especially because you know
Makes
exactly
sense
what
there.
threat you have to deal with and what your team can't handle. Being able to Terra exactly the Silver Bullet in your team is very strong.
For sure. Interesting choice here with the Quagsire. Can't be Thunderwaved. So Illumise
Nothing
might
can be
have to-
Thunderwaved. So it might be a Tailwind angle here.
Heracross in the back could be Thunderwaved. So I wonder if Illumise is then going to be saved for the speed matchup later.
Maybe.
But maybe with the poisons, it's going to be adding up a bit, all the switching.
Yeah, true.
mean,
Also, King Gambit
we have-
can't switch out and back in without being poisoned now that it is Ice time. I have a feeling both of these
Oh,
Pokemon are
that's
going to
really
ride it
interesting.
until they die, and then Kommo is going to try and clean up at the end. Because I have a hunch here, Kommo-O's been left on the bench because it's an Iron Defense build instead of a Clangorous Soul build, and he's saving it to survive and defeat the Heracross.
Interesting.
Otherwise, he would have brought it in before when he brought in King Gambit.
Yeah, I can definitely see that happening. Okay,
Alright,
cool.
big
takes out
Terra
Vikavolt.
Blast. Drain
Drain
Punch
Punch.
does a lot of work
Not-
here.
Not doing a ton. Like that King Gambit's pretty bulky, or
Yeah,
Quagsire's
32% on
physical attack.
super effective. I don't think Quagsire is super effective. Actually, Quagsire has
I'm
Damp,
predicting Thunderwave.
which could be really funny tech for the stopping the explosion out
Actually,
of
yeah, I can
Wheezing,
see
but
that.
obviously that didn't come up.
That would have been really funny.
Okay, Francine is back. We had a great time when Francine was on screen in
Yes.
round 1.
Beautiful.
But I think... Can Heracross learn Mach Punch? I think Mach Punch here is the
Yes.
easiest way for
sure.
Jadeabella to get out of this hole. Because if Mach Punch takes the KO on King Gambit, then we have a bit of a lead coming back.
I think
And then it's back to 2 and 2.
Unfortunately, going to take a Thunder Wave, and then King Gambit might have
Maybe.
Sucker Punch, like to continuously outspeed. Mac
Yeah,
Punch.
Sucker Punch is pretty scary. Sucker Punch and Tailwind and Prankster. There's
Yeah.
all of the
Definitely,
speed
like-
controllers on one side of the field right
Yeah.
now.
Sean is in control of the speed of this match, but Quagsire is here at full health with
Mm.
stab ground type moves ready to go. Ground type moves don't even matter anymore. You're right.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thunder
there's the
Wave does come
Thunder
out.
Wave. Looks like no Mac Punch. But Brick Break does take a KO.
Oh, and Moxie.
And Moxie.
That's juicy.
And then Drain Punch does a little bit. I'm assuming that was a double into the King Gambit just in case it survived. And now
Yeah,
here's the
that's
Combo O.
interesting.
So I'm expecting an Iron Defense out of the Combo O. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what Quagsire is doing because spamming Drain Punch doesn't tell me a lot about this setup. But if it is relying solely on being a physical sweeper, Iron Defense here out of Combo O is a game ender.
For sure. We actually might see a mix set. I know that Quagsire also has some really good special stats. And then Illumise, they might want to just protect, like to let the Illumise die. But if they do,
To
then it
poison,
definitely allows
true.
Combo to set up. Yeah, like poison stall does seem like a viable option. Both players down to their last 2 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a really close finish. Like, yeah, exciting match.
Yeah, I think that so Jade currently has a HP advantage, right? Because Illumise is gonna die to poison anyway. But Kommo has a lot of power right now. I think that's the main thing that we need to be paying attention to.
Terra Fairy, that was great, and the body press doesn't kill.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And a Rocky Helmet as well. Damn.
Yeah, wow, cool.
This might look like Jadeabella picks up the win here after
100%.
being
That
after being
turn
under
just
the gun for so long.
turned everything around.
Yeah.
Like,
So we have the
Body press
Yawn,
gets
which
knockout.
didn't work. Body Press collects a KO, but
wow.
Francine, Fairy of the Day, is going to be cleaning that up for the win for Jadeabella.
It's my favorite quote from the commentation.
GG's, huh?
Oh, like Keith right at the end is like, and Francine, our favorite fairy, picking up the win. I was like, yes. That was
Absolutely.
amazing. Like neck and neck the whole way through, like 4-4, 2-2, like right down to the end. It actually looked like in Sean's favor up until that last turn.
Yeah, because Sean had so much speed control.
Yeah.
Right up until
Look,
those last 2 turns.
I don't fucking know how I pulled that one out of my ass, but Jesus.
That was insane.
So stressful.
No, it's a good
I
game.
didn't
Good
notice
game.
all the nicknames on my side, but I can gain a new appreciation for France.
Yeah.
This time around.
Yeah, Francine popped off when she was on screen in round 1 as well.
Yeah.
So good.
A baby. I love her.
Alright.
Alright.
Shall I look for our match?
Oh,
Wow.
Kenny's in. Thank you, Kenny. Hello. Welcome to stream.
I've got chat
Welcome.
closed, so I haven't really been following it, but homies, appreciated. We're about to do a final round. So 3rd and 4th have been locked. We've got Jadeabella in 3rd, Sean in 4th. Elise and I are now going to be playing for finals positioning.
Finals.
Let's go.
All right.
Why did I fucking knock off my desk mid-battle? I knocked something and it was just like go, and I was like, Jesus
Alright.
Christ.
Posting
Can you share
the... Yeah, posting the link. Link is up.
Linky in the description.
I'm so nervous. Best of luck. This is for the winner of
Best
all
of
these
luck.
weeks and weeks
Yeah,
of team
7,
prep.
8 weeks of effort into me throwing in the
Yeah.
finals to come second.
Alright, I'm gonna definitely mute and I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Same. Throwing it
Oh,
over
wait,
to
wait,
the...
till-
Guys,
I'll wait until Jade joins.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, are you not in yet?
No.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Sorry.
Let me know when you're clear. I'll lift the...
It's in. It's in.
Okay, there we go.
You're in? Alright, throwing it over
Yeah,
to the
alright.
commentators. Best of
in.
luck.
I'm
Good luck,
definitely
guys.
muting.
Okay.
good luck, good luck, good luck.
Okay.
Alrighty. Pretty standard looking teams. Keith's just looking to do his stall stuff that he normally does.
Yeah.
I think we might actually have potential for Trick Room from Elise. With Mimikyu, she's got her slow boys. So I don't know. I think this is sort of the dance they played last time when they played in the Swiss. It was sort of
Right.
like they both had the ability to play Trick Room, but they also had the ability to play Tailwind, and it was sort
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
making that coin flip as to which side you wanted to play on. So it'll be interesting to see.
She's definitely got like some slow boys, but also some very speedy boys.
Yeah, so like the nice thing about Elise's lineup that she's brought with her is she kind of has the ability to go either way. Like she can
Yeah.
run Trick Room through the Mimikyu, but she can also run Tailwind through the
The
I forget the name of
vulture,
this program. Yeah, yeah.
vulture thing.
Mandibuzz.
That's
Mandibuzz.
that's
That's
it.
the name
That's
of it.
it. Very forgettable Pokemon.
Yes. In before GGEs. Yeah, right. Uh, mm.
Want to see that Vascular Legion do something.
It's pretty good. It's normally just comes in at the end with last respects and choice scarf. So it's super
Right.
fast, deletes things.
Right.
This looks like a tailwind lead though from Keith with the
Yeah.
Nova and the Glamora. Um It'll be interesting to see the what the decisions are that are made here. Because obviously he doesn't want to go for Boom Burst because you have the Mimikyu in play.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but then the Mimikyu could just be a Swords Dance variant. It's a bit of a, without knowing their teams, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, this is exactly
Yeah.
what they're going to do.
Oh,
There
there
you
it
go. It
is.
is Swords Dance Mimikyu. There you go. Oh,
Oof.
huge hit
Big,
there.
big
91%.
damage. Damn.
And what? And yeah, Noivern did Tailwind. And we did get Toxic onto the Mimikyu, which doesn't care about the disguise, if I so remember.
Yeah.
So the Toxic ticks will go through and they don't have to pop the disguise. So you can just die even though you haven't broken disguise.
Is disguise affected by stealth rocks as well, or is it one of those like entry hazards where it doesn't break it?
I
Kind of thing.
think Rocks does break it.
Mm,
Um, but Toxic doesn't. I know Toxic Spikes doesn't.
yeah. Nice.
Um, well, we did miss
Oh,
the death of
intimidate.
the Glamora. But we do get the Intimidate drop here that does kind of negate a little bit of the Swords Dance, and it
Yeah.
does weaken the Gyarados a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, but luckily with the Swords Dance, it's still at 1.5 times
Yeah.
on
She's
Mimikyu,
still up.
so it has Swords Dance Shadow Sneak. So I'm expecting maybe a double into this Arcanine. I don't think it
Mm,
has Protect, so that could be a pretty easy KO there, like Waterfall plus like Shadow. Oh yeah, Shadow Sneak. Um, I think going after the Clefable is a bit of a trap. The thing is just it's so bulky and it's
yeah.
so
It's
hard.
big.
Even with like, okay, so we're seeing a Terra Electric Arcanine. Double
Oh,
Protect
double
comes out of
protect.
Police.
Nice.
It's smart. We do get Life Dew to go back up to full health though. That Toxic is slowly
Still,
chipping away at that
a
Mimikyu.
lot. Yeah.
Um, important to know though, like you can now that you know the Toxic's there, you can kind of play a bit fast and loose with the disguise because like you might as well take advantage of it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know, something to keep in mind for Battle for Elise. You know, being able to take advantage of disguise, even though it's kind of being negated by this Toxic. Oh, we're getting to see a pivot into
Oh,
Luxray.
more intimidate.
Oh, goes for the double protect.
Nice. Nice.
Tailwind has run out for Keith's side, so the speed's kind of a bit closer now. But you can see this Clefairy doesn't really output much in the way of offensive pressure. It's just kind of like a big,
It's kind of there.
it's a big sponge. It probably has Dazzling Gleam, I'd imagine, or Moonblast, perhaps.
Yeah.
Ooh, that EQ not picking up Luxray is pretty brutal. Superpower with Pack, probably. Yeah, Eject Pack bounces it out. This will probably bring Arcanine back in to re-intimidate. Or he could go to reset Noivern, so he can reset Tailwind, which is what he's going to do.
Exactly what he's done. Yeah.
Yeah. It's smart. He's just going to re-establish speed control with the Tailwind.
Yeah.
That being said, though, like,
I'm surprised we haven't seen a Tailwind or anything from Elise yet, but I would imagine she'd probably want to deal with the Noivern first before trying to
probably
take
because
advantage of.
I think on average, I think his Pokemon are a little bit faster
Yeah.
naturally, which means in that Tailwind mirror, it's quite hard to
Yeah.
get your Pokemon like up and going. Oh, we do see a trick swapping
Oh,
leftovers. Oh, huge hit from the Shadow Ball from Noivern. Brutal. Um, it is interesting to know that Clefable is now stuck into one move with Choice Scarf from the trick. No longer has leftovers, so maybe we will still see a Tailwind here to try and get the pickup. Not quite. Huge heat wave out of Noivern. But she does get Tailwind up, so
nice.
but the Clefable is locked into um Follow Me, which is a problem which is a problem for Elise. Um because it means she can't really get that ice shard
Yeah.
going into the Noivern, which is kind of what you want. Um, Big air slash. Tailwind comes out. Now this is the awkward part because because Keith's Tailwind comes out a turn later, it means he has an additional turn of Tailwind.
Yeah.
So that speed control is going to be slightly in his favor. So
In
she
his favor.
needs to either keep the Mandibuzz alive to be able to reestablish that Tailwind control herself, or needs to be able to pick up this double KO, which is pretty hard because this Clefable is fat as hell.
Yeah.
That
I
being
mean,
said,
if it's locked into Follow Me, she can just double into it anyway.
well, she's going to be forced to double into it.
Yeah.
And the Gyarados has Waterfall, Ice Fang, Protected Earthquake, Terra Water, Draco Meteor.
Miss.
Oh,
Nice.
that
Oh,
huge.
big.
Do we get the special attack lower? We don't. Okay. But the miss on the Draco Meteor there is
Yeah.
very
Lucky.
cool. And at least now actually does lead. It's 5-4.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
So I haven't seen this Basculation do anything because when I had my my battle, I very thankfully Levani just crit it and one hit KO'd
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
So-
I did see your battle. Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm so scared of this. I don't know what it does, and I was like, oh, thank Christ.
Yeah. So Last Respects is a move that does more damage based on how many of your Pokemon have died already.
I see.
So it does a lot of damage. Draco Meteor is pretty massive there. Oh, that Ice Fang miss is so brutal for Elise.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah.
I love the Fang moves, but God, they're just not reliable.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you kind of have to take them, especially in a pool like this where the selection of Pokemon that is available is much lower, and
Yeah.
the moves therefore are much lower. Sometimes you just got to take a suboptimal move because it hits type coverage.
Yeah.
Like I think against it might have been against you. I think I had
It-
Trailblaze on one of my Pokemon,
yeah.
which is just it's a grass stab move that increases your speed. That's it.
Right.
It's not particularly flash, and like the Pokemon that I had it on didn't care about its speed, but
Oh no. No, that was
big
huge.
predict there, big predict. Now we're tied up even again. There's
Yeah.
no tailwind on either side right now. I think the last turn was last turn Keith's team route tailwind ran out. We do see the Mimikyu come back out though, so I think we're gonna see a Shadow Sneak into this Basculegion just to secure that arrow. And I think it's probably gonna be just double tailwind. Or double
Oh
intim.
man.
Does this KO? It doesn't. The double intimidate gets there.
Tailwind's back up though.
Tailwind does come back up for release, which is pretty massive. She probably pivots this Mimikyu back out into Gyarados. Important to know there is a full health Snorlax in the back.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that boy.
Whereas, with the exception of Arcanine, most of Keith's Pokemon have taken a bit of damage. So
Yeah.
in terms of like the health economy, she's probably just a little bit ahead. Okay, we do get the KO there. Dark Pulse comes out. Do we get a special attack shot? We don't. Mandibuzz lives the Iron Head and gets the weak armor buff.
Man.
This is a close one.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if in Tailwind Mimikyu is fast enough to play rough the Noivern. At -1, probably not. I think you still go for it.
Yeah.
Or if you do, you like double into Noivern and hope that the Tailwind just gets you there.
She still has a disguise up as well, doesn't she? I don't think that's broken
Yeah,
yet.
she does still have Disguise up. And she's got probably one more turn of like Toxic overall. Ooh, the
Yeah.
extreme speed KO though. Oh, it's not quite enough. Tailwind does come up, and I'm not sure if she's fast enough. 192, 162. Nah, with extreme speed. Oh, it'll be close. It'll be a close one for sure.
Yeah.
Have we actually seen Terra out of Elise yet? I don't think we've seen.
I don't think so.
Oh no, she did. She terrored Gyarados into Terra Water.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So I think it's all about this. This turn's probably the real critical one. Duh. Because okay, we do see a switch. She's gonna preserve the health on that. Draco Meteor, 35%. Wild Charge. Oh,
Okay,
the Snorlax just eating those moves. Surprised not to see that Dark Lariat going into the Noivern, to be honest. At 23%, I think you probably take the chance that KOs. Because the Pokemon that he has in the back is Basculegion, which can't threaten Snorlax. And you remove the ability to... I guess Tailwind's ending in 2 turns anyway. You just go, yeah, Protect here. Heat Wave, Gyarados should live the Heat Wave.
Oh,
And the Ease,
nice.
the Wild Charge picks up Gyarados.
Dang.
I think with the Tailwind lead, I think Keith's gonna get there. He has a Pokemon advantage. Mimikyu is guaranteed to die this turn as well.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure Snorlax, unless it has high horsepower, in which case it probably should have hit Arcanine with that last turn. It was a pretty big predict from Keith to read the Protect on Snorlax, though. So Shadow Sneak does pick up the KO. Huge.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, flinch though. That's pretty massive, actually.
Dang.
Now it's all about, can these two Pokemon double into Snorlax and kill it?
Dang,
What was
this is so
the...
close.
It is very close. She's gonna stall out. Wave Crash? Okay.
Yeah.
Wild Charge.
There's no more tailwinds. Are both tailwinds gone?
Yeah, both Tailwinds are down.
Oh, dang.
Huge Wave Crash. Huge Wave Crash.
Man, GG's.
That was a really tight
Fucking
one.
hell.
So
That was
close.
so close.
I had to dig
Wow.
up so hard. Holy fuck.
That
Wow.
Whew.
Congratulations.
the iron head flinch on that last turn was pretty
Yeah.
fucking brutal.
Yeah.
No, that's the game we choose to play though.
Oh.
Like,
Well, of course.
We both had
Doesn't
like
stop
a
it,
really
really.
impactful miss, and we both had like a really impactful crit, which is really funny.
yeah, that was such a
Fucking
close
hell.
game though.
GG's.
Really close. GG.
What a tournament, huh?
GG.
That's what a nice way to wrap up the entire
it.
season. We did it. Congrats everyone. I hope you got some decent content out of it or had fun. I had a great time.
I had fun. My heart rate
it's a
needs
cat.
time to settle, but
Evie.
Evie. Oh,
Evie.
hi.
Kitty.
Cat.
It's just tolerating you so much.
It's so fat.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much. I wish I had a trophy or something to give you, but I will shake your
Get
hand
our
next time I see you.
respect.
You get our respect.
He doesn't get my
and
respect.
Yeah.
I will make at least one tweet about you winning.
Yeah. I get to redeem my simp allegations where in Grinders I only lost to the women in the draft.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'm just very appreciative for people coming on board and being a part of the project. In all honesty, like I can't express enough like how grateful I am for people's time, like taking to organize all the battles together and team build and like share the replays with people who are interested in watching. Like I'm just very grateful for all of it. So we did it. We're at the end. We
You
can
did
all
do
sleep
it.
easy and have a nice break.
Take a week
just
off.
in time for Christmas and stuff. Yeah.
Yay.
You get 1
Yeah.
week off.
1
Lucky
week,
you,
that's
that's
it.
your win. Yeah. Are you gonna keep streaming? Gonna end the stream?
No, that's
or-
it. That's
Nah, fuck
GG's.
it.
Yeah, we're all done here.
GG's.
We're all
Very
done
cool.
here. Thanks for hanging out, everyone that caught this live. And if you're checking out the VOD, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. But you can actually go and check out all the old videos because all of the matches are up on everyone's channels. And if you check out the description for this video, you can see all the content creators that got involved with this massive thing. 7 different people
Amazing
coming
people who
together.
made it happen.
8 weeks, so many matches, so many battles, live streams, VODs, all that kind of stuff. Culminating in this moment where I defeated everyone.
Yeah, you did. Congratulations. All right, I'm gonna head off then. Thank you so much,
All right,
everyone. Appreciate you.
GG's.
Bye.
Bye.